Hello everybody, it's Friday again and it's me, Chris, here at Pro-Am, and we got some new things come through this week. So I'm going to go through it and explain things to you and what the differences are and why we've done it. So here we go. Now we do the original Hermits. I've done them because I tore a rotator cuff doing pad work for Sky TV 20 years ago. I had one top boxer boxing for the title, but the problem being is I had it fixed and I had another 3 fighters to train while he was having a rest after this show. So to absorb the shock and sort of protect my elbows and shoulders, I come up with putting an air pocket inside to try and take some of the shock wave from going up through my arm. So that is the original Hermit, how we did it. Now a lot of people copy Hermits off us. We've done them, it must be 28 years ago. Most of the companies doing them now haven't even been going 28 years, some of them not even 8 years to be honest. Now a lot of people think they should have a big massive pad. Now my experience, being a coach for over 30 years, if you have a big pad, I'll explain now. Like Rival do these big pads, a lot of companies do these big pads. They look lovely on the coach as he's doing it. Look at me, I've got £200 worth of pads on, I must be a great coach. I get them here all the time, they're asking for winning pads. 250, 300 and 400 pound a pair. They're not doing anything different, they're not leather. You're still going to get elbow and shoulder problems with them. Now if you have a big pad and it's too big, you're padding people, they're clipping the sides, it's turning the ligaments in your wrist and your forearm as well as damaging your shoulders. If you have a hard pad that doesn't break in or doesn't catch the pad properly, the shock wave will come through, and what it does, it compresses the ulnar nerve in your elbow. I know this because I've had both operated on because of this, as well as shoulder dislocations and rotator cuff tears, things like that. Many coaches will agree with me, they get that, they get sore hands, sore wrists, elbows, all through pad work. I've had the lot. So if you get a big round wide pad, it's going to clip the sides, it's going to cause you more problems, so you don't want it too big. Now saying that, I'm not going to go through how we make our pads because nobody else can get them right. I've noticed even the factory we've been using for the last 6-7 years, they can't get them right. No matter how many times I tell them how to make it, show them the pattern, it doesn't happen. This is what we've been getting for the last few years. Now it's a little bit smaller and thinner than we normally have. It still works okay, a lot of people like it because it isn't too big and too bulky. And even for those, it has left and right on them, not large or small, it's left and right. But the problem we've been having, I used to like to have a zip on them. So when the foam wears out before the leather, you can get new foam and replace it and put it in, so you're getting value for money for the pads. Now our next lot, we've done away with this because although it saves you as customers and coaches a bit of money in that, what generally happens is the zips burst because they are getting battered. You're forever putting the zip back in. So our new version has gone back to the original model with it sewn on, so it does release some air. We have our breather holes which other people don't have in, and if you look, it is slightly bigger. It's definitely thicker, and these ones are made the correct way inside. Now I use these with my pro fighters. This is my pair. They ain't gonna all come in black, it's just that these ones are black. Now these are made correct, they will absorb the shock in several ways inside. Like I say, I'm using it, they're a great pad. Don't let anybody else tell you that they make ear pads. They're generally not. The little way we do it inside is different to have this ear pocket. A lot of people think winning pads are ear pads. They're not. They don't even advertise them as an ear pad. They advertise them as a soft pad. So it's just soft foam, layers of soft foam inside, or one layer of soft foam. I don't know, never looked inside a pair, to be honest. I ain't going to pay 400 quid to open a pair of them up. You know me, I'm tight like that. But why would you pay 400 quid for a pair of pads that look like that, don't do the same job? Not leather, you know me, I prefer leather to PU or microfiber, whatever you like. But why would you do that? These ones we still sell. It's like a soft pad. These are only £70, and the leather. These ones we're going to bring back out. I've only got a couple of pairs in at the minute while I'm retesting to make sure they are made properly. These will probably retail about £100. There's no need ever to pay more than that for a pair of pads. Our leather speed pads and such like, they're like £70. Why would you pay £180 for a pair of very hard, big, no good pads from other brands? Beyond me, you're just going to end up with bad elbows, bad shoulders. Anyway, that's the ear mitts. On to the one you've all been waiting for. Now, as you know, our club gloves, very popular all over the world. Rank it, for me anyway, I don't know anybody who does a better glove than that. Leather, multi-layer. We charge £50 for them. They're akin to some companies charging 4 times that or better than. We've tested the hell out of these in our gym. Our commercial gym has these in every size on the racks in the gym. Everybody uses them every day. We've not got a pair that's damaged in any way. They're just slightly softer and broken in. You will never in your life get a better glove for that money. Now, as you know, we like to modernise and update our stuff regular, make it better, make it more durable, make it more comfortable if anything else. And we were going to upgrade these and make them slightly more expensive pair, but a better pair of gloves. This is our club glove. Obviously we're going to do the Club 2.0. We were going to ditch these, but for now we're not. We're going to keep them on stock, and we're going to keep them at that price at £50. We don't make any money on them, but we don't like letting our customers down. Everyone loves them. We make a little bit of money on the lace-up version at £25 more, but we're going to keep them in for now until I can find a cost-effective way of replacing the club glove. That is the only reason. Now these is the Club 2.0. I've been showing you teasers of them, little bits of pieces. As you can see, we've gone with that on the side, same as our fight gloves. We've just got the wording on there, and if you can see, we've got our logo, 30 of them, and it's embossed into the leather. Now, just for aesthetic looks, I'm going to show you bits and pieces now. We still have the same stripe on the thumb where it goes out and it widens up on the end. That's unique to us. The Velcro strap is slightly smaller. As you can see, we've changed the thickness of the strap on here. I know this gives good wrist support, but one thing we were getting asked about was the glove was coming slightly high up the forearm. So to combat that, we've made the glove slightly shorter, so therefore we've had to make the strap slightly thinner. So that's one difference. These are both 14 ounce, by the way, so let me just show you. We still use the best Velcro. Now, as you can see, the glove there is slightly shorter. You still weigh bang on 14 ounces. Another thing that was a bit contentious was the Union Jack on the thumb. Now we did say this is just to denote designed in the UK. So obviously some people didn't like it, some people do. Can't keep everybody happy all the time, so we've gone with the Maori warrior tattoo on the inside of the thumb, so it's just slightly there, just to break the colour and the way it locks up, similar to the Pro Fight gloves. As you can see, usual thing, perfect stitching in every way. The other differences are, I will show you, we still have the weight plain to see for everybody on the grip bar. Now we've gone for a more luxurious lining with our logo embossed all over the place inside it, so you can see that. As you can have a look, it's lovely, it's unique, and we're going more upmarket that way with them. We've got the same elastic to stop it gaping, and when you put the glove on, it's more snug. It's more snug. We've redeveloped the foam inside this one. We've got a multi-layer as usual. We've got a latex blend with impact foam, EVA and memory foam inside. So it's slightly softer, so you've got that ready broken in feeling, but it'll be durable. So it's a little bit different to this one. No, these are classed as, say, mid to soft. There's not an awful lot of difference. It's just more compact, slightly softer, but the comfort once you get it on, and it's more compact, a bit thicker in the knuckle area. It's a lovely glove. You can still open your fingers out, as you can see. It's not that stiff, and this is a brand new pair of gloves out of the box yesterday. So all round, this is an improvement on this, and that's why this one's going to be known as the Club 2.0. I'll get them out to other reviewers so they can have a test of it. I've been giving you little snippets, etc. But as you can see, when I press it, it is slightly softer. Not an awful lot, but a lot of time and effort has gone into develop this glove. You can see it's slightly more compact, shorter in every way to the original club glove. These are staying for now, so these are going to be on sale soon. The Pro glove is being wound down, which is this one, as you know, a luxury glove. This is on offer at 75, so this is being wound down now. This one will be in place of it, and until we can get something what I would suggest is a budget glove, which we're trying and going through at the minute, we're going to keep these on board. I don't mind not making an awful lot of money as long as my customers are happy. I'm just trying to think of any other different. Oh yeah, you will see the leather. Forget a white pair. The leather is slightly different. This is an imported Italian leather on these. As you can see, it's lovely and soft and supple. Although this is a premium leather that we do our club gloves in, and why we don't make a lot of money, you can actually see the difference. It's shinier, it's softer, it's more supple. So all round, that is a massive improvement. Obviously, the money's going to be a little bit more. For me, again, if companies are asking 180 plus for microfiber gloves that compete with those, I'm going to ask you £80 for these from the shop or the website. You tell me if that's a bargain. I mean, what do these stack up against? Hit and Move, Fly, X. because the fly leather ones are like 400 quid, aren't they? 350, 400 quid. And we're charging 50. So I don't think 80's being cheeky for these. This leather, I'm loving it. The new foam blends we've come out with, we're going to even try and move them into the head guards as well, the Pro head guards. When they come, we'll do it. Obviously, we're going to do something similar. You know, we'll show you all about them. And you might even notice we've used the same leather on these. It's that shinier, softer, supple Italian leather. Is even on the hermit pads. So there you have it. This is the new glove you've all been waiting for, Pro-Am Club 2.0, and the good news for you all is these aren't going anywhere for a good while yet. Hope you've got this one in your heads and you like it. That's going to be the new, or the old Hermit is coming back. So please like, subscribe, do the thing, thumbs up, doesn't cost you anything. It just gets us more recognition through YouTube. The more recognition we get, the more we can bring to you. Hopefully soon we'll be bringing you, like I keep saying, we'll be bringing you all this stuff in use from our gym. It's a bit difficult to run the shop, train the fighters, run the gym and film it all at the same time. Nobody can do all that at once. So when we find out a way of doing it, you'll be getting it on the YouTube channel as well. So good luck, and I'll see you all next week.